Hey everyone, welcome to Limited Appeal. Today we're doing some TMNT drafts, pick 2 style, the way it was meant to be drafted. I've been enjoying this format quite a bit so far. Pick 2 drafts are fast, they're fun, and they are, at least in theory, the best EV you can get in terms of gems per win or something. So Dozen Machines and The Last Ronin are both really powerful cards. None of the commons or uncommons in this pack are anything that I would like take over them ever. I don't know what direction we're going to wind up going, but we'll see what we get past. And obviously, we're just going to take the 2 cards that can potentially win games by themselves. Raphael's Technique. What do you do? Oh, this is the Wheel of Fortune, right? Somebody like either opened like 2 or 3 or 4 rares, or didn't like either one of them, which I actually don't blame them for. These both kind of suck. I have been so heavy on artifacts lately, but there's nothing that goes with like our Ronin right now, and I think Buzzbots and Make Your Move. Actually, no, Make Your Move and Mouser Foundry are probably the best cards, but I don't necessarily want to take Make Your Move right now because it doesn't fit with either one of the things that we're doing. Maybe we take Mouser Foundry and Michelangelo. That kind of leaves us open to both. Maybe we just take Foot Mystic and Michelangelo. Might actually. Turns out that was not better, because now we're being past Nobody and Donatello and Tenderize, admittedly, but that's too bad. Yeah, let's just take these and see what happens. Wait, hold on. I wasn't like paying full attention there. Was that a mutanimals? I don't know how to say it. I don't remember how it's pronounced. Muta-animals? Like one of the best white cards in the format? I didn't. My brain didn't even see it. Mutimals. Man. And then we could have had Lead a Little after the Mutimals. That could have been so good. I hate myself. For that. Yep. We're getting punished immediately. And then everything white came back. I didn't even see it. Like, that's the biggest sign that you can receive in any format that this is open. It's like one of the best white cards. Look at this. This is just like a mess of cards that we have right now. And yeah, of course it didn't wheel. Can't believe I did that. Savanti. I'm not sure if this card is good, honestly. I've been very unsure about it. But we haven't really seen much black, and we haven't seen much green, and obviously we saw too much white. But like, this isn't really a deck either. Like, this all sucks. I don't know what to do here. I messed up so badly. And I'm really getting punished for it. I'm doing this because our blue and red just kind of sucks. And we're not seeing any blue and red that I care about. What does this look like, man? I mean, we could do this in Splash Blue, honestly. Like, we could do this. That doesn't look horrible to me. Yeah? We're definitely not seeing the red and blue. We could have had a crazy white deck. I don't know what the second color would have been. Maybe it would have been black. Then we could have potentially even splashed Last Ronin in there too, but... How did I not see the Mutimals? Watch me like watch this back and discover that there wasn't even a Mutimals in the pack, and I'm just beating myself up for nothing. Yeah, there's nothing I care about too much here. Obviously, we would like to see some mana fixing in the colors that we care about. I don't care about this. Does Machines. We're going to need some artifacts to make that work. Both of these last pick it feels bad as well. Rang. I mean, I think Paramecia and this are just better than Krang here. We don't have any ways to get like extra mana. We don't have any ways to get Krang out fast at the moment. Obviously, Chrome Dome is pretty interesting too. We're seeing some pretty solid artifact cards here, but Foot Mystic would be good to get here too. But I think the Paramecia and the Anchovy Pizza is just the best. Death in the Family is pretty okay. It almost always hits something. Michelangelo Mutant is pretty good. I love Ice Cream Kitty. I kind of maybe want it more than Death in the Family, honestly. Yeah, I think I want the kitty more than Death in the Family. What could have been? Another Mighty Mutimals. Yep, could have had a Leonardo and a Mighty Mutimals in the same pack. Actually, maybe, do I want the Bebop or do I want the Guac Pizza? I think maybe no, we already have the Rocksteady. We can maybe make it. Like, at this point, we obviously don't need the blue. We wound up getting... Actually, I mean, maybe we do. We still need a few more playables, actually. Splinter is probably... I don't know how many ninjas I actually have. I will definitely take another Foot Mystic. I don't currently know how this deck wins. But we certainly have creatures and things. This is the opposite of what I want to see here. Because we need two more playables. Looks like we're probably not going to get them. That's rough. That's really rough. Huh. But admittedly, this is entirely my fault. White was like wide open and I just didn't see the Mutimals for whatever reason. I was just... I guess like my brain couldn't process the fact that it was even happening. So at this point, Does Machines probably is playable here. Donatello is probably, unfortunately, playable here. That's what I have to do. I don't really have a choice in this matter. I need 2 cards, and those are 2 cards. 3 blue sources. And I guess we also have the Omni Cheese Pizza. Alright, let's see. Let's lose these quickly. This is really not going to be good for my win rate. Not that it matters that much. Yeah, I mean... This is the entire top end of my deck. Just need to both draw lands and low-cost creatures. Actually, I don't even know if I have any low-cost creatures. Not really sure. See, that's what we needed. We needed some frog butlers, but we didn't see any frog butlers, I don't think, in the entire draft. Rocksteady, Forest Cycling. Okay. He didn't even attack? I'm gonna tenderize my Splinter here, I guess. Well, if you do, I'm gonna tenderize you back, so. Is that the plan? Oh yeah. Tenderize. Ha 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 ha. My Splinter is better than your frog. Yes, it sucks having to kill a frog like that being my play, but yeah, I almost played that. Now we can, in theory, play Donatello, but obviously that's sort of like anti-synergy. Apparently our opponent is just ramping in two massive things, so we're going to hold on to this pizza as long as I think. I'm going to play out the Savanti now to get the card draw. I think it's going to get removed immediately. Like, they have so many cards in their hand. Yeah, let's actually... We'll just immediately kill it. I don't remember putting this in my deck. I do not remember putting the Mutant Chainer reaction in this deck. Really interesting. I mean, if they don't kill... I have to assume that they don't have removal for Savanti. They haven't killed it yet, unless they get it off top. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying. Is this, like, for real? Is this, like, actually real? So I'm taking 14 here, potentially, if I don't block. That's crazy. Is your entire deck just 7-cost creatures? If so, that's stupid. This is stupid. And that. That's actually not as big a deal. So I basically need to draw some removal. You would think with the amount of cards that I'm drawing that I would find some removal, but of course not. Of course not. Do I have removal in my deck? I'm actually not sure anymore. We're just dead, basically, if they hit anything off the top. If they have any removal, we're dead. And if they hit anything good with Wrath and Mikey, we're dead. Like, look, they have a bunch of small creatures in their deck. They have multiple small creatures in their deck. A lot of small creatures in their deck, as it turns out. You should have put that on your Rockstead. You should have put that on your Rockstead. Hey, look, it's a small creature. Okay. Because I would have just lost, basically, if they put it on the Rockstead. I'm in not a horrible position now, depending on what their last card is. How much mana do I have? 8? 9? That's actually totally fine. I was not going to get a whole lot of value. So I feel like our best play is dropping the Foot Mystic. Or is it the Pizza Phase? I think maybe it actually is the Pizza Phase. And then Foot Mystic next turn. How does this work? And so we basically just hope that they draw nothing for the rest of the game, which is going to be hard because they do have Ice Cream Kitty to, you know, draw extra cards and a million mana. And their deck has proven to basically just be big things. That's another card draw. You know, actually, hindsight, maybe, no, we didn't have enough mana for it. It would have been nice to kill the Ice Cream Kitty, the chain reaction. But we were probably 1 mana short of doing it. So we kind of just have to hope that they continue to just have nothing. Do they have a good attack here? Probably. If they did, though, they haven't found it. You can also just do this. How much mana do I have for? Actually, we can do everything, right? Except for kill the ice cream. No attacks. We want to put it on maybe the Splinter, honestly. Making the Splinter bigger seems... Or we just go all in on the Foot Mystic and hope they don't have a... See, this is tough. I don't know. I'm not sure. I misplayed the Foot Mystic. Oh my god. I forgot. I thought it was an end of turn trigger, not a when it enters trigger. That was a big mistake. You lost out on a 1/1 there. Is that the only disappear effect that happens like on ETB? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 land. Somehow, despite the fact that our opponent's land is laid out like this, we have drawn a very similar amount of... So they can sack their kitty, gain some life. Yeah. But now our board looks better. And as long as we can survive to getting like Last Ronin or one of our... Do we have any other bombs in this deck? I don't even remember. I think Last Ronin is our... We don't have any attacks right now, though. We can also pop our Pizza Face at some point. If we need to. This Michelangelo is going to get ridiculously large. Comically large, you might say. How much land do I have out there? 6. Part of me wants to just not play this so that I can pop Pizza Face. I think that might be right, especially since at this point our win condition might actually be the Last Ronin. Hold on, let's count again. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 8, 13, 14. Do they have any land in their graveyard? They do. Okay, that's an interesting choice. I would have probably put it on the Michelangelo and just gone all in on it. Point. Yep, go figure. So now we're just going to put the Foot Mystic up to make it like really big. We have a 1 in 8 chance. Super Sugar at this point doesn't do a whole lot for them, I don't think. I mean, maybe it does. I don't know. I guess it comes down to how many Mutant tokens they wind up getting. Let's see if they have removal. Yep. I should have played around that. That was really stupid. I should have just thrown Splinter in front. Now we're in a really bad spot as a... But we will gain some life. I need the last Ronin. Okay, cool. So now... we can wait a turn, I think. And see if they play out anything else, or make their shutter bigger. Okay, so... coincidentally, one of the worst things they could have played for us. I think we're just dead now. So Henchbots does nothing. They could also deck themselves like this. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, it turns out that our bad block didn't actually make that much of a difference. I mean, maybe it did, actually. I don't know. It's really... I'm on the fence. So this is still going to be really hard. It's going to depend on what creatures they have in there, obviously. Like, they have 6 cards left. I think most of them are either going to be creatures or spells. Do I have any more removal after this? Oh, come on. Okay. It's fine. Sucks, but it's fine. Because I know it's not fine. What am I saying? How many cards do I have left? 5. So yeah, I'm dead. I'm just dead. Like, there's nothing that I can do to just win next turn, right? That's the problem. No matter what I do, I'm dead. I'm just going to deck. Like, I can get Rocksteady here, which is probably the best creature to get. What even is the last card in my deck? This was a good game, though. Especially for a deck that I thought couldn't, like, win. Our opponent's deck is ridiculous. Like, they're just... There's so many crazy good cards. The fact that we are at 33 and we just lost to being decked is something else. Right, so, here comes the 0-2. I predict an 0-2. We'll obviously go get the forest. I would have liked to hold on to this, Michelangelo or something, but I also don't want to miss my tunnel rats. We need land. We have a 4-drop and 3/5 drops. I mean, bright side, our opponent hasn't done anything scary yet. The thing is, I don't want to miss my 5-drop. So I think we're just going to cycle Bebop end of turn. Because then we get at least 1 card draw. I will do whatever you want to do. If you want to sneak something out, whatever. You're not gonna. If you want to kill my ice cream kitty, that's fine. Are there any instant speed kill things that will work on Savanti? Can't think of what would kill it right. Okay, so they just wanted to get some mana. Honestly, like, if you aren't going to use your mana this turn, I almost feel like it would have been wrong to sneak it in anyway. We're going to draw a land regardless, but this is the right choice either way. Turns out we do not draw land. If they want to kill Savanti and sneak something in this turn, let them. Thinking back to the last game, maybe losing our Savanti was a mistake. Because, like, we could have kept the Savanti last game and... I don't know. I do not know. Whirlwind Lords, you are going to tenderize me? No, I'm just ninjas. Okay. Well. Let's draw our cards first. Do we play out the Exterminator or do we pump our Michelangelo? I think we just play out the Exterminator. And then next turn we can do a bunch of stuff. I also don't know if we block the Foot Ninjas here. Or if we just chump it with, like, the kitty. Like, if they attack with the Foot Ninjas, I have to think that they have something to kill the Savanti with, you know? But also, I kind of want the Savanti to die at some point, too. I don't know how many cards is too many cards. Obviously, we decked ourselves last time. Okay. Yeah. You want to spam the Foot Ninjas? Sure. I will kill it, or I will trade with it, or I'll do something. I mean, the kitties probably lives here. I'm fine with that. Like, you can't make... You will not be bigger than my Savanti, right? So. And I do have a last Ronin in hand just in case this gets out of control. I'm going to have a 2-4, a 3-3, a 1-3. Do I start attacking? I think so, right? If they want to kill it now, that's fine. I want it gone. We'll see what they do with their mutagen token here. Like, maybe we should have kept the Savanti for another turn. I'm really not sure. I'm really on the fence about it. Putrid Pal. Maybe we just take 4 here. I think I just take 4 here if they attack with the mutagen man. They did not. I think they should have. If I play this, then I can pop this. Or I could pop this and play this. No, we'll play the Donatello first. Tenderize is actually probably like our best draw there. So our Donatello will probably block the Putrid Pal if it attacks. We don't need to tenderize, right? And actually, no, then we can probably tenderize. And 2. I think we want the Putrid Pal spot, and I'd rather keep Donatello around. Bebop, Menace. Well, as long as you don't play Rocksteady next turn. This will give us another pump here, right? So now we can block Bebop pretty easily. Obviously, if they play Rocksteady, we're in a pretty rough spot. Not that Rocksteady, incidentally, but Venus is not a big deal right now either. So, what do we do here? How do we win this game? I think we just last Ronin next turn. Probably pop our Pizza Face for an extra 15 life. I think that's probably the plan. Mitigate like all the damage here if we can. Even if they drop like the real Rocksteady and make everything unblockable, we can still pop the Pizza Face and get out of it. Is there any way that I can, like, swing back and win? Technically, I have lethal, right? And no, I mean I do, but like it's kind of super risky. And we want to do this. And maybe they have removal, that would be nice. We go up to 31. And then we last Ronin and drop Foot Elite as well. And hopefully they play some other creatures out. Hopefully they're not playing around the last Ronin here. That would be the dream. I missed the damage. I just missed the damage. That was stupid. Stupid. That was just so dumb of me. Okay, I mean, fair. That's definitely a reason to attack like that. Do we just want Rocksteady here? Or another Pizza Face? I think Rocksteady makes the most sense, right? No. No, I think... It's tough. How much mana do we have? 11? The problem is, their Rat King can pop off. They have... No, they can't. It needs one more. Actually, no, I'm so... I keep making bad choices in this game. I should have got Bebop. Because I had Michelangelo, so if I... Darn it. Do you actually have a sneak? Did you actually top deck a sneak? That's crazy, man. Okay, I mean, that's not... I mean, it is a big deal. Just like, come on. But... We're going to lose. We're going to lose. Like, they're just going to rat us out at this point. Like, there's nothing that I can do about it. Do we attack with Michelangelo here, actually? Just to get another mutagen token. Can't die anyway. It's crazy that we're going to lose 2 games in a row after playing the last Ronin. Our opponent's just hitting a bomb after the last Ronin. It's absurd. Absurd. Like, I think they basically top-decked everything they needed to top-deck to beat us here. And they haven't drawn as much land as us. Like, God! Our deck sucks! I knew this was an 0-2 deck. I'm so dumb! I had lethal! I had lethal! They couldn't bring anything back with the Rat King! I had lethal! Breathe. Breathe. All I had to do was put it on Rocksteady, swing in for 11. If they Rat Kinged, we would have trampled in for it. I mean, I obviously didn't have lethal if they chose to block the way they chose to block, but, like, you could have at least threatened it. So now, to put myself in a potentially winning position, I need them to not top deck removal. There we go. Cool. Great. Fantastic. Yep, and play out your rat. And now you can get whatever you want back. This card, man. It should be lower. And again, if I had got Bebop back instead, we would probably be a lot closer to winning as well. You want to tenderize my Venus? Another one? Really? You're just top decking removal. This is dumb. This is stupid. This is unfair. I have removal too, but apparently not in the deck. Yep. I need to top deck removal for Future Pals here. That's my only shot. I need my anchovy pizza. Or I need my opponent to just, like, draw some land. Because they have not drawn any land recently. They've just been top-decking removal. And bombs. They have 9, 10? There's one in the yard, right? No, yeah, there's a 10 in the yard. So at least half of your deck should be land. If I can get rid of Putrid Pals, I can still win this game. But I need to do it before I deck out. And I need them to stop having cards for the Rat King. Actually, this won't even work because Tunnel Rats is just going to block Rocksteady indefinitely at this point, right? So I need, this turn I need another, oh, come on! Of all the land, a land that actually does something for you, that's crazy. I don't think there's any way we can win this game. We've drawn all of our land. We are not drawing any of our actual creatures that kill them. It turns out that maybe we should have kept our Savanti alive. I mean, maybe we even should have brought back Savanti. But yeah, this is getting silly. Like, the fact that they're hitting what is effectively not land every turn, and we're just... Our deck is ordered in the perfectly wrong way for us to even have a chance here. But yeah, like, top decking double anchovy pizza in a row, like... What can we do? Oh, look, they found a land. About time. Will literally kill me. The one card that I needed, aka my second pizza face, just isn't in the deck. It turns out. It turns out that I must have left it somewhere. Because like I don't even have enough mana to do all of that, right? Like, in theory, I could get back an anchovy pizza. Just kill myself. That's 2 times. This deck decked itself out 2 times. I never, aside from the fact that I never thought I'd lose this way in TMNT, but the fact that I did it twice in a row is crazy to me. Like, this deck had nothing going for it. Except that it sort of did, but it didn't. Like, it had cards that were good, and maybe we misplayed Savanti a little bit. We let him die a little bit early. But I do not think there was any world where my opponent would just top deck bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb for like 10 turns in a row. I thought our card advantage meant something. And like, somehow their entire deck had no targets for Mutant Chain Reaction. That's crazy to me too. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully we win a game next time. Who knows? Have a good day.